wow, what do you know? It's time for the Pocket Knife Show. Hey, it's Mike on the mic again for another episode of the Pocket Knife Podcast. About a year and a half ago, or maybe more, I ran across a meme which gave me pause. I saved it to my computer immediately so I could come back to it again and again. Here's what it said. The Apostle Paul entered heaven to the cheers of those he martyred. As crazy as that sounds, I'm certain it's true. How could the redeemed in God's presence not rejoice with him when another sinner saved by grace came home? It just makes sense because, as the rest of the meme said, that's how the gospel works. In Romans 12:14, Paul urges each believer to bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse. Jesus said a similar thing to his disciples in Matthew 5:43-48. Listen to his teaching. You have heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy, but I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good, and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Are not even tax collectors doing that? And if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? Don't even pagans do that? Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect. Have you ever had to pray for someone who's done you wrong? It's not as much fun as you'd think. At least it isn't at first. In the first days of obedience, it's hard. Prayers are spoken through gritted teeth. God, bless this man who's sinned against me. God, I want your best for this woman who's been so spiteful. Such prayers are difficult to speak, but they change the heart of the one who prays them. Praying for an enemy makes the prayer like Jesus. You remember Jesus' first words from the cross, don't you? They weren't an angry diatribe against the men who saw to his execution. They were a prayer for mercy. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Have you ever done someone wrong? I know I have. I have spoken harshly to friends, gossiped about others, misjudged their motives, questioned their character. When I've been the offender, I've usually been quick to admit my fault and pursue reconciliation. I want to make things right now. Perhaps that right now urgency should, be applied when I'm the offended one as well. When someone wrongs me, I need only remind myself of this. I am human and will need grace over and over again. Realizing my frailty, my constant need for absolution, gives me all the motivation I need to grant freedom to the man or the woman who has done evil in my sight. I give them the good gift which I have received from God. The Apostle Paul entered heaven to the cheers of those he martyred. I trust I will enter heaven to the applause of the large throng of those I've sinned against. I know when those who've sinned against me enter heaven after me, I'll be there singing and shouting praise to the one who saved us both. That's how the gospel works. Oh no, it's sad I know we've come to the end of the show. See you next time.